from my perspective, I don't think people invest enough into like take the risk to go watch the other no-name caster they never heard about. But from your perspective, what do you think that has on the casting scene in general? Like, is it affecting it? Is it not affecting it? Is it a big deal? Should we worry about it more? Should we worry about it less? Just your in general idea.
I'm always a fan of making the scene more accessible to more people. I don't think any, I mean, I don't see why any reasonable person would ever say, I don't want more people to love what I love. But when it comes to diversity, I understand that there are a number of things going on which can make it difficult to support from a financial perspective of the tournament. So let's say you're running a tournament. Let's talk just about LAN.
Mm-hmm.
Even right now, when it comes to LANs, we have more qualified people than there are spots at LANs.
Mm-hmm.
And you see this with stuff like at the Frankfurt Major, where Gods and Winter didn't get invited, despite I would say Winter's very qualified for that. Gods also very qualified, right? There are people that you can make arguments about, oh, maybe Gods could have been replaced by a different play-by-play, maybe Winter can be replaced by another analyst, but I think most people would say, hey, they're definitely qualified.
Yeah.
But there are enough casters in the scene right now that it doesn't maybe make sense. And then you also have to look at the financial perspective where, yes, it's great. A lot of us think of esports events as a big LAN we all get to attend and have fun. But for ESL, they need to report to their sponsors. They need to make a profit.
Oh,
They
yeah,
have
good
to
point, good
pay
point.
for everything. And hiring someone out of the blue is really difficult to do, and then have your event, like, you don't know. It's a potential, will this go well? Will my event be unsuccessful or not? With OD Pixel, he got hired for events because Dream League was willing to take the chance, which they can do based on having the way that they run things. And also he had huge popularity behind him. He had everybody loving him at the time. It wasn't like that. I don't think that it was in their mind that he might bomb. And so it was very easy to take that risk. For anybody else who's trying to enter the scene, like, it's just really hard, I think, to justify that. Even with people you see like Mott, who's attended some events, maybe hasn't attended one in a while now.
Right.
It's just difficult for them to say, look, we know Toby and LD bring in so many viewers. They have, I think they both have over 100,000 followers on Twitter or something. They know, you know that they're going to bring in viewership for sure. Why would you pick somebody else over them? And I think from a financial perspective, it definitely sucks, but that's what these LANs do need to answer to. From a diversity perspective, I think it was really cool that the BTS house, because the BTS guys for the Shanghai qualifiers invited me, Blaze, and Lyrical out, people who really haven't attended events in a casting capacity ever before, to my knowledge. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, folks out there. But it's really cool that they were able to do that. And the reason they were able to do that is, honestly, I'm pretty sure I was invited, probably Lyrical also, because we live on the West Coast and that's near where BTS is. Blaze and the BTS guys know each other well. He's a bit further away, but like they knew he could come out. And for them, it's like they knew they could answer to their sponsors and have it all be a fun event regardless, I have to imagine. Like, even if one of us did for some reason bomb. And so, like, it just, it wasn't a high risk thing. So they were able to do it. And hopefully there'll be more and more of these smaller things going on where it doesn't have to be super high risk and then more people can get into the scene.